Hey, what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox with a little bit of talk about what's at the top of the blog. So let's get to it. All right, Roxstars, before we get started, we have some housekeeping. First and foremost, I want to send my love out to Brittany. You guys know Brittany Bondi Blue. Her channel was taken down by YouTube sometime throughout the night. She said when she woke up this morning, it was gone. And my heart dropped when I read that on Instagram. So I had, texted her immediately and just was like, girl, I'm so sorry. You guys don't realize like how much of a gut punch. I mean, that is a kick in the puss when something like this happens to, I just wouldn't wish this on any content creator. You guys don't realize how hard we work on these channels, and sometimes you don't feel like it. You still do it, you do it for the love of the channel, for the love of your subscribers. And, it's just heartbreaking when something like that happens. I know she was very close to 100,000 subscribers. I'm sure she'll be able to get it back. But in the meantime, that area of not knowing exactly what's going to happen next, not to mention the hit on your income. Like, I'll tell you guys all the time, like, this channel is a job for me. Like, it ain't play. It ain't fun money. It used to be years ago, but now I have, like, keeping it real, I have incorporated this channel into my life. Like, I need this, so if something like this were to hit, it would be devastating. And until you can get it back, it's like losing your job. And we know that Brittany does it full time. So my heart goes out to her. And you guys, I just wanted to make sure that you guys go and follow her on her Relax with Blue, I think is the name of it. And I'm going to put the information in the description box. But yeah, I just wanted to send my love to Brittany. You guys, y'all know I love Britt. And I just hate to see this happening to her, or really to anybody, because it is a blow, for real. So y'all go and make sure you support, and hopefully she'll be able to get her channel back soon. Also, you guys, I also wanted to mention that next week's schedule is going to be a little off, mostly at the beginning of the week. It is me and Mr.'s anniversary weekend, you guys, and Mr.'s birthday. So our anniversary is on the 1st, and then his birthday is on the 2nd, along with my dad. And we're going to be celebrating our weekend. And I just don't know how, that Saturday, Sunday, well, really Sunday, Monday videos are going to fall. Most likely, I'm going to try real hard to get Huntsville up on Sunday and the Shy. And then anything after that is probably not going to be up until Tuesday. We'll see. But yeah, we going to be celebrating number 23. Child, look, I can't believe it either, child. It has been a journey. Yeah, we'll be doing that. So that's why the schedule will be a little off next week. And then lastly, I took my own hair down underneath here because I had planned on dyeing the edges and washing it and braiding it back up so I can be, set for my weekend, forgetting that I had to do a video today. Okay, not just one, actually 2 videos today. So Jada is the one that braids my hair. I can't cornrow. So Jada is busy. So I had to pull my hair back into a bun and put this my unit on top of it. And I'm just, if it look a little wrong, it ain't really lifted up here, but like when I move to the side, so you might see my bun. You see it? My bun back here. So that's kind of why it might look, when I move to the side, you got some air right there because the bun is pushing it over to the side. So bitch is just keeping it real for you guys. Okay. Just give me a pass on that. We'll be back to normal next week. Yeah, so that is my 3 things that I wanted to talk to you on the housekeeping. Let's get to the gossip. All right, you guys, before we start with the gossip first, let's talk about the RONA. Y'all, these numbers ain't no joke. shit is getting back a little bit serious, you know. Not quite here in Georgia yet. We ain't at the red status yet, but a lot of states around the country are, and we got to get control of this, you guys. So let me just give you some numbers. So on July 28th, we had 66,924 new cases. This is just in the United States. And also on that day, we had 316 deaths. So the deaths aren't high, but any death, any life loss is, you know, not good. We got 316 people that died still from this virus. The virus is still very much alive out there. And I'm just going to tell you guys that you need to get ready for another. I don't think it will be such a widespread lockdown like it was before, but we about to be heading back to some form of shutdown again. You know, our economy obviously cannot afford to go crazy. You know, it cannot afford for everything to just be shut down completely like it was before. But the non-essential things like the gym and the bowling alleys and the hair salons and the barber shops and a lot of those things again. And I say that's not essential, but baby, sometimes that barber and beauty salon, honey, that is essential. But you know, the things where you'll have contact with people, but you just don't have to do it, I have a feeling that they're going to be back to shutting shit down again. So I'm just letting everybody know to brace yourself. You know, we don't have to talk about, you know, getting vaccinated, because we all know that, you know, if it's a personal decision and it's something that, you know, you have to make the decision on your own and live with that decision. But I'm just going to keep on saying everybody still needs to be practicing like none of us got vaccinated, meaning that we all need to wear our masks. Even if your state, your city, your county has not said yet that you have to, keep that fucking mask on. Keep washing your hands. Keep people out of your face, okay? It's real. It's real out there, and I just don't want us to get back to those numbers that we were at, but it ain't looking all that promising. And now every night when you turn on the news, that's all they're talking about. Even Dr. Fauci said we are heading in the wrong direction, okay? It ain't no drastic up like, you know, we've seen it do when shit surges, but it's enough of an incline where, you know, everybody is getting concerned. And then it's starting to look like the CDC is having some differences with, you know, the government, and with and then Pfizer is having their own feelings, and you know, it's so much confusion around the vaccination anyway, or excuse me, what people should be doing to make sure that they keep themselves safe, that it's understandable why everybody's so frustrated and just be like, fuck it, I ain't doing nothing, okay? Because they, you know, one place will say, oh, you're going to have booster shots with this vaccine. Another one say, oh, you got to always wear your mask. Then somebody else say, oh, just wear your mask indoors. You know, it's all this shit, and you've got to know how to try to waddle through the the crap, right, to get to like the meat. So yeah, it's just something that everybody needs to be aware of. I just don't want to see any of my rock stars get sick, because for a moment there, y'all was telling me every few minutes, people was DMing me and saying, Rox, pray for me, because, you know, I done got sick and I'm scared and I don't know, you know. And that kind of shit I don't like to see, you know, and I ain't trying to get damn sick either, you know, so, or any of my family, my loved ones, my friends, you guys, you know, I just want everybody to be healthy. So, even though people probably get tired of me talking about this every week, I mean, I get tired of talking about it every week, but it's a reality. It's what's happening in the world, and we got to talk about it, okay? So I'm just going to keep on reiterating to you all, please, please, please be safe. All right, now we got that out the way. Let's talk about DaBaby. I'm not going to talk about it long, mostly because it's the end of the week and everybody's been talking about it on YouTube all this week. And I'm sure you guys already know what my stance is going to be on this. Listen, I don't understand why DaBaby said what he said, did what he did. It felt like it was a very, very personal attack you know how sometimes when you try to be talking about somebody without saying their name, but you know that person in amongst a big crowd is going to know that you were talking directly to them. That is the feeling that I got when I heard DaBaby saying what he said, because it seemed like an attack. Okay. I don't know if he got caught up in his feelings, or if I just honestly don't know what made him say what he said about, you know, men, if you not out there sucking dick in the parking lot. That line especially made me feel like it was something personal, because it was random. Why would you say something like that? We having a good time at a concert. What the fuck that got to do with anything, you know? But then when he said the whole HIV and AIDS thing, you know, it was very disappointing, because my feeling is this: why do we care about what a gay person does in their bedroom? Do you guys realize that that is the only thing that makes a person different, a gay person different from a heterosexual person, is their preference for what happens in the bedroom? Okay? I don't care about what you do in your bedroom. You shouldn't care about what I do in my bedroom. Okay? Other than that, gay people are humans like everybody else. They pay bills, they go to work, they believe in God, they have values, they have morals, okay? They go to church, they do all of the same things that a heterosexual person does. And the only difference is what they do in the bedroom. And sometimes that might not even be all that damn different, if I was keeping it, you know, real with you, okay? Some heterosexual people have very freaky, let me get my words together, very frequent, not frequent, freaky proclivities in the bedroom. Some of y'all do some way out shit and you are straight, okay? And when you compare your sex life to maybe a gay couple's sex life, they shit might be boring compared to what the fuck y'all doing out there, you know? So my whole point is, you should treat people the way that you want to be treated. People shouldn't have to feel attacked because of what they do sexually. People who have a virus, a deadly virus, HIV, AIDS, no matter how they got it, people shouldn't be attacked for that. Okay? Ain't nobody did, like my mother-in-law say, ain't nobody did him none. Okay? Ain't nobody did him nothing. And for him to just say something like that to, you know, offend an audience that's huge. He has, I'm sure he has a gay audience. There's a whole bunch of gay people out there, right? So for you to say something like that, to me, is not smart. You've attacked the community that has supported you. You've attacked the community that ain't did shit to you. Okay? And it was just unfortunate. I just kept on saying, what the fuck was the reason? Like T.S. Madison said, what was the reason for you to do this? So I felt like maybe it was personal, and he got caught up in his feelings. And it's just backfired. It's backfired big time. So many people have spoken out. A lot of people have, you know, pulled away from him that supported him. Artists, okay, I just saw this morning that Elton John was talking about it, and you guys gonna get used to the fact that it's a huge gay community out there in entertainment, music industry. No matter how you feel about it, they're there, okay? And it's just never smart to make a move like that. I'm sure he regrets it now. I did see that he did post some sort of apology. You guys, I've been so busy with fucking work. I'm telling you, I cannot be looking at all this shit. But I did see that he posted some apology, and people said that, you know, it was an apology, but not really an apology, you know, kind of tongue in cheek, like you just mad because everybody is pissed at you. So now you got to say something to try to save your damn career. In the end, DaBaby is going to be fine. You know, people want to cancel him now, but eventually people will come around like they always do. But it's still something that I think that he wouldn't want to have in his history. People wouldn't want to say, back in the day, DaBaby said this, that, and the other. You know, it was a mistake. It was a huge mistake. And it wasn't smart. And if I was gay, or if I had HIV and AIDS, I would be very offended, okay? But I'd get over it. I'd go on with my life. DaBaby don't pay none of my damn bills, okay? So it's some shit that we just, you know, I always tell you guys, if it's somebody that you don't agree with, if it's somebody that you don't like, if it's just somebody, you just don't fuck with them no more, okay? And then you ain't even got to be getting offended, because if they say some more shit, you ain't even watching them to begin with. And so if that's how you want to do, then that's how you should be. But don't keep continuing to put yourself in the range of a person that's going to continue to hurt your feelings or say shit that pisses you off. Just don't even deal with it no more, okay? And DaBaby, hopefully when he knows better now, so he'll do better. I mean, people deserve the space to try to correct their wrongs, so I'm not part of cancel culture. That's not my thing. But and you know, we say things. That's a lot of the reason why I don't do lives and shit, because I need to, sometimes when I tell you guys this too, sometimes when I'm editing and I'll be done said something, and then when I'm editing and I see what I said, and I'll be like, Roxanne, that ain't gonna go over well, girl, you better cut that out. You know, you can't do that shit live, and then you end up being in trouble for some shit that you said. Now, I know some people will be like, well, that's just my authentic self and all that. But no, sometimes I might say something that after I think about it like that, I'll be like, nope, that's not right. You know, or you guys will be in my comments and you'll bring it to my attention, and I might not even respond back to you. But trust me, I'm looking at the comments, and I'm humble enough to realize when I done said some shit wrong or did some shit wrong, you know, and if I feel like it's really serious, I'll apologize in the comments, you know. But, you know, so I listen. So hopefully DaBaby is listening and realizing that, yeah, some shit you just need to, you are welcome to have your opinions and say what you want to say, but you got to be ready for the comeback that's going to come off the shit that you said, okay? As far as everybody else, like I said, celebrities, everybody had their shit to say. T.I., you know, the intelligent adjacent, that's why we call them that, okay? I know there's all this uproar about Lil Nas X and all that. It doesn't matter, okay? I just feel like DaBaby needs to reevaluate, and even if he does feel a certain way about that gay community, certain things we just, you know, I mean, you can say it, but be ready for the consequences. So, I mean, that's it. That's my feeling on it. DaBaby ain't been the favorite, you know, anyway, since he fell out with Meg Thee Stallion. So that's been a bad look for him. And then this as well has been a bad look. And, you know, the whole Tory Lanez, you know, his support of Tory Lanez and all that is just bad times right now for DaBaby. So hopefully he's going to learn from this. And like I said, when he knows better, hopefully he'll do better. They're just hot in this car. Whew. Okay. Next story up. Congratulations are in order to our girl IssaRae. Okay, she went on and dropped a bomb on us, huh? When I think it was Monday morning, we woke up. It was, I think, coming off of the weekend anyway. We woke up and she had posted pictures of her wedding in the south of France. Okay, and everybody was surprised. I mean, I was surprised that she got married, but I wasn't surprised that she got married because remember I told you guys a while back that she was engaged. We know that IssaRae keeps her shit very, very low profile. She rarely wears her wedding ring, or her engagement ring. Well, it's her wedding ring now, but she rarely wears her engagement ring. She makes sure that she keeps her now husband off of the spotlight. He's not the celebrity, she is, and obviously they have made a decision to keep him, you know, off to the side. I don't know what he does, but he has been with her for a long time. His name is, put his name down. Hold on, you guys. His name is Louis Diame. I don't know how to say the last name. Diame, okay? And they've been engaged for a long time. I remember when she got engaged, and then we didn't hear anything else about it. I think I might have even mentioned on a video some time ago, like, damn, are they still together? But then I think I saw that they were still together. It's just that, like I said, they keep him off off of the social media and everything. And then now here they are married in the south of France, and the pictures were beautiful. She looked absolutely beautiful. He looked very striking, very handsome. She had on a Vera Wang dress. I think she actually had 2 dresses. But very princess-like, very full. Like, I was like, if I would get married again, I would have a full gown. Like, when I got married the first time, I had a straight gown, but I had an over piece that had the full, but it was satin. But I love all that tulle, and just looking at that, it just gives me the feel. And the fact that they were in the south of France, I was just like, oh, so beautiful. Her bridesmaid looked beautiful. Her husband wore Dolce & Gabbana, the same like jacquard print that we saw that Mr. Big had on in his versus battle. So that same jacquard print. It looks like some wallpaper that my parents used to have in the house. Actually, it's the same wallpaper that's in the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. I always realize that whenever I go in the Haunted Mansion, I was like, my parents used to have this exact same wallpaper. It was like regular paper, and then it had like a velvet of some sort of like it almost like a crest or something. But it was like that same kind of feel of that jacquard print. And yeah, he looked handsome. She looked great. She looked happy. She actually had posted this on Instagram when she posted the picture. Let me get the, hold on one second. So this is what she said. It said, A, impromptu photo shoot in a custom Vera Wang dress. B, my girls came to help me, but they all coincidentally had on the same dress. They were so embarrassed. C, then I took a few flicks with somebody's husband. Okay, so cute. Okay, and it had pictures of her and her husband and her bridesmaid and everything. I was just very happy for her. I just admire the fact that she's able to keep everything so private and separate, still have her private life, not have to live her shit, online and all of that. So, and I'm just happy for her. So congratulations to the happy couple. We'll see if anything else comes. When I say anything else, I mean, like, are they going to be having kids? I know that's not really the right thing to say. It's putting pressure on it. They might not want kids. But, I mean, I would love to see a little Issa, wouldn't you? But anyway, you guys, congratulations to the happy couple. All right, you guys. So, let's talk about the divorces that have come down the pike. Okay? The latest big celebrity divorce that happened was Kelly Clarkson. All right, Kelly Clarkson and her husband, Brandon Blackstock. They were married for 7 years. Bitch, 7 years. Bitch, 7 years. How many times I got to tell y'all about that 7? Child, you gonna listen one day. Okay. Anyway, they was married for 7 years, and Kelly Clarkson decided to call it quits, file for divorce. Okay, so they've been in a divorce, trying to get haggling over the divorce, which usually means alimony and child support, child custody, all of that. I don't know what Brandon Blackstock does, but I know that Kelly Clarkson is a huge entertainer, makes a lot of money, has her talk show, is on commercials, and was on The Voice, and she's doing all of this, right? So Kelly has buku money, all right? And unfortunately, when I don't know if they had a prenup, it surely don't fucking feel like they had a prenup, because this is how the divorce went down. So the judge, first of all, Brandon Blackstock was asking for $436,000 a month. Okay. Kelly Clarkson makes roughly $15 million a year. Okay, with all of the things that she does. He was asking for $436,000 a month. That was something like $150,000 on child support, and then the rest would be for spousal support. Clearly, she's the bread maker in the house. Okay. The judge was like, no, we're not going to quite do that. But he still made out like a fat cat, because Brandon ended up getting roughly $200,000 a month in spousal and child support money. $150,000 spousal support, and $46,501, I believe, of child support. And from what I understand, he is going to focus now on farming. I was like, fuck, I would too, bitch. Nigga, I ain't doing shit else. $200,000 now. Let's put this whole thing in perspective. So let's talk about Dr. Dre's divorce. Kelly Clarkson is worth $15 million. Dr. Dre is worth almost $1 billion, $989 million, you guys. So almost $1 billion. Dr. Dre was given the judgment that he has to pay his wife Nicole, his ex-wife Nicole, of some 20 plus years, $300,000 in spousal support a month. Okay, remember she was asking for $1 million. Actually, I think she was asking for $2 million a month. And that shit got whittled down and cut down to $300,000 damn dollars a month. And I was like, fuck, who is the lawyer that Dr. Dre had? That's the same lawyer that fucking Kelly Clarkson needed, girl. Because even though $300,000 is a lot, $200,000 is a lot, when you think about the percentages, like Kelly Clarkson is paying damn near 15% of her income, which still isn't a lot. Kelly is gonna be fine. And sometimes, bitch, when you trying to get some fucking peace of mind, you got to pay a nigga to get the fuck out your face sometimes. So, like, I get it. She seems very relieved, okay? So, I ain't even mad, but still, 15% of her income is going to this black stock guy, whereas Dr. Dre is paying less than 1% of his income. So that's why I was like, shit, Kelly needed to get with whoever the fuck Dr. Dre had. On top of her having to pay that, she also had to pay $1.25 million of his lawyer fees to get this damn divorce. Okay, and I guess it's because she was the one that filed and she was the one that can afford it, you know. I was like, damn. Now, I'm sure Nicole got more things. You know, they had probably more property and businesses and things like that. So I'm sure she made out well and all of that. But just putting it into perspective, like Dr. Dre's situation and Kelly Clarkson's situation is like, fuck. Okay? But whew, that Brandon came out on top, didn't he? I think they have 2 kids together. And I guess they still sharing custody. But, you know, even when you share custody, you still have to pay to the person that doesn't have the money so that this person can still take care of that child or those children at the same level as what you take care of them when they're at your house. So we've heard so many people complain about this, you know, the ones that are stuck with paying it, Halle Berry and other celebrities, you know, both men and women who've been in this predicament. So but you know, again, you got to think about the percentage of how much you make. That's still not even half of her income. So she's coming out fine, but damn. Okay. I bet you that Kelly was like, fuck, I ain't getting married ever again. And I bet you Brandon ain't either. And I bet you Nicole ain't either. So yeah, just had to put that out there for you, boy. It's tough out there, ain't it? Be careful when you get married. Y'all make sure you guys have y'all finances and shit set. And I'm talking about pretty much everybody now. It ain't even the extremely rich that need to be covered. It's everybody. We got to be aware of our finances and making sure that we ain't making some big time mistakes.